Hey guys, I'm Chase Brogan, and as many of you guys know, I am a huge old school retro wrestling fan and retro gamer. I've done a lot of different videos here on my channel talking about old school wrestling games. I've reviewed arcade cabinets with wrestling themes, like the Integrum Retro Envy cabinet that I just reviewed recently with this WrestleMania theme all over it. I've played WrestleFest on there, Superstars on there, even the SmackDown games for PS2 and beyond, all capable on that cabinet. But I've also modded arcade 1-ups to turn them into wrestling-themed cabinets. I've played modded wrestling games, which throw a new twist on old-school wrestling classics like WWF No Mercy for N64. But RetroMania Wrestling is one of the games that I love the most. It's got that WrestleFest flair to it and feel, vibrant colors, old school graphics, but brought up to 2025 in a lot of ways. And I'm super excited to be a part of the team to actually announce that they have a new DLC release coming, and they have a very special guest joining the roster on RetroMania Wrestling. So take a look at some of the names that are currently announced for RetroMania Wrestling. And then in this video, I'm going to announce for RetroMania Wrestling who the new big marquee name is that's joining the roster. So first and foremost, guys, we've got on here these guys that you see right here on the screen. Now, part of the DLC release, we're going to get some of these wrestlers that you see on this list. We've got Demolition joining the crew here. Axe and Smash, one of the best tag teams of the 80s and early 90s, I suppose. We also have Animal and Hawk on here. The Road Warriors, one of my all-time favorite tag teams ever. We've got some TNA superstars here. Brian Myers, Matt Cardona. We've got Tommy Dreamer, Chris Bay. We also have Colt Cabana in here, Magnum TA. We've got the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky and Robert. So many great wrestlers can be found in RetroMania Wrestling, but let's go ahead and talk about what I'm most excited about. The newest edition coming September 13th, my all-time favorite wrestler ever. Absolutely amazing, guys. I mean, I'm super excited to be able to play as Macho Man. WWF WrestleFest was and is my all-time favorite retro wrestling game of all time. But the downside that we can't go without saying is that Randy Savage was not a part of that game. You could never be him in that game. He was in WWF Superstars, but in my opinion, Superstars was not as good as WWF WrestleFest. It just didn't feel as good, didn't look as good. But now we have him, and we have him as he should have been in WrestleFest, but it's even better. The graphics are better. The move sets are light years better. You can see from this demo right here exactly what he's capable of in this game. In RetroMania Wrestling, you can jump out of the ring, drop your opponent on that top rope, see him kick back into the ring. You can do the flying elbow drop. You can do all those classic Macho Man Randy Savage moves. So kudos to RetroMania Wrestling for making this happen, for making him look and feel as good as he does in this game. And of course, for being the wrestling fans that we know they are, because this is something that a game developer couldn't just do if they weren't a Macho Man Randy Savage fan. So hats off to them. This looks amazing. I will set September 13th in my calendar as the day that we will all be able to play as Macho Man Randy Savage in RetroMania Wrestling. But there's so much more than that. You can play as Demolition. You can play as the Road Warriors. You can play as Tommy Dreamer, Brian Myers, so many others, Matt Cardona, and so on. I mean, this game's incredible. And to celebrate the release, you can get it at a discount right here, right now. So definitely check it out. Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, as well as PC through Steam. Check out RetroMania Wrestling. I'm excited. Oh, yeah.